Welcome to the roundtable of elders. I think we are elders in the sports. I have Avero right beside me and Akbeki,
God of football.
God of football right beside me. And we'll be doing something today, starting with the prediction. The transfer window has closed. It closed on the last day of January, and we'll be seeing how the transfer window is affected. It's going to affect the season as it stands. Arsenal has been at the top of the table for how long? For how long now? I'm sure Pega will be in the smiling face right now.
I'm not smiling yet now.
They are 5 points clear.
Not yet.
5 points clear.
Just 5.
With a game in hand.
No, we're not looking at that now. We're looking at the remaining 19 games we have left.
You are looking at the remaining 19 games we have left,
yes,
and you are not looking behind.
No.
Like there are still many games, many games.
Yes, no, it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Many games for me to catch up.
So for who?
But it's not impossible.
What?
It's not impossible.
What?
It's not impossible for any team to catch up at this point in time.
Manchester United.
5
We
points.
still have about.
Yeah, we're talking about Manchester United now.
We still have about
But
18 games.
there's still plenty. There's still plenty to play.
For Manchester United to catch up.
There's still plenty to play for everybody. 19 games, 18 games for some people. 19
Let's see
games for some
let's see
people.
something else. Manchester United have defended 20 minutes or 30 minutes of the game, full 30 minutes. They couldn't come outside. Say they want to catch us.
Same Manchester United is
But I agree with you. But we did something for the Spotify fans. We all, before the game started, we all predicted our top 6 and the team that will be relegating. And let me review. I'll be starting with Avero's top 6. Avero is predicting Man City to win the league after all, and Arsenal coming second.
That's Man City to win the league. I'm actually not happy with it. But I don't trust Arsenal. That's the truth. No Arsenal fan even trusts Arsenal at this point.
What are you saying?
Nobody. Do you trust Arsenal?
I trust us.
You know you are scared of Man City at your back.
No, why
Manchester City.
We're not looking at that.
If it were to be like
So what
Chelsea,
are you looking at?
We're just looking at ahead.
You are looking ahead.
Yes.
And
You
do
still
you honestly feel Arsenal did enough in the transfer window to see out this season?
Yes.
I'm not an Arsenal fan, but I'm gonna say no. Arsenal side probably like the best players. I'm not gonna say best players, like the players they will actually need. Bringing in Jorginho. Arsenal, Chelsea fans be like, okay, Jorginho is not enough and stuff like that. But I feel like, okay, this guy is gonna ball for Arsenal.
It fits our
They
style of play.
also brought in this player that also pained me a lot, Trossard. But we all know Manchester City. Manchester City can go the next 15 games or 14 games
No, not this
without losing any game.
Not this one.
Very possible. They've done it before.
If it were to
They've
be,
done it before.
if
This is a different
it were to be my team, Manchester United or Chelsea, at the back of Arsenal, okay, I can still like tip Arsenal. But I'm just being truthful here. I want to get the predictions right. That's the only reason I'm tipping Manchester United
But you're not
to
getting
win.
it right now.
Manchester City to win. The
In the
title.
prediction here, I think only Avero is tipping City to win the league. I and Akbeki we are going strongly foot with Arsenal, and maybe Akbeki can help us why he still believes Arsenal will see off this season.
Yeah.
5 points, 1 game in hand.
We're not even looking at one game in hand. We're looking at what is ahead. The goal ahead is bigger than what is behind.
So let me throw this to you. This question to you. You know, Arsenal happen not to have played City all season, and Manchester City all season. And in the last game, when they played in the cup, we saw who
they will even
went
see.
forward, went ahead.
You don't have to say.
Who went ahead?
See, you will drop points. You will drop points against
City
Manchester
as well
City.
can mention the same playing.
Which
their
second
team.
team?
They play a full strengthened Man City team.
Wait, how many players did you rotate?
Rob Holding was in that team.
How many players did you?
How many times I see Rob Holding
You-
line
you-
up? My heart is
You
in my
rotated
mouth.
like 3 players or 4 players.
Like 5.
Same as Manchester City too.
No, not
City
same.
rotated.
Not same.
No,
Ruben
City
Diaz has
rotated.
not been in their first team. Almost throughout the season.
Ederson didn't
That's the
play.
only absentee.
Cancelo didn't play.
Joao Cancelo has not been in that team since after
Foden
the World
didn't
Cup.
start.
Foden has not been starting
Which
after
one
the
is
World
Foden?
Cup.
These are players.
You know this
these
thing
are
now.
players.
You know how much
These are players we know
like,
they start
they
matches.
can't see. I remember when we started this thing, we say round table of elders. Speak like an elder now. When they started this after this World Cup, after this World Cup, after the World Cup.
Which one is
After the World Cup, Joao Cancelo has not been starting.
How about before the World Cup? Was Cancelo not starting?
He was a super player for them.
He was a SWAT I say.
Yeah.
But after the World Cup, they dropped him.
They dropped
They
him.
played him
after the
against
World Cup.
Chelsea. He couldn't even play the
They
first half.
dropped him after the World Cup.
Rico Lewis is their first team player right now.
But
Rico
this
Lewis has been playing a lot of games.
Yes, he has been having a lot of games.
Imagine Lewis playing games.
What is
Imagine
it,
Lewis.
No,
Imagine
but
What are you
for
saying?
Pep,
Is he not a player?
for
We all know
Pep,
Pep.
They don't know how
Pep
Rich
players.
James came
no,
up.
but Pep actually speaks highly of this young lad. The
Don't
same
you
way-
watch him?
The same, no, it's pretty good. But
Yeah,
the
it's
same
been
way,
good,
the
yeah.
same way he spoke highly of Foden when in Foden's early days. He spoke highly of Foden.
I
as well.
didn't know Pep
That-
was
that's
speaking
not-
highly
that's
well
not-
of
see,
Foden.
he
He
did.
did.
That's not-
He did.
What Pep did was when the British media came out and they were like, okay, this guy is like the new Iniesta or something like that. Pep was like, I don't know about that. I have coached Iniesta. I have coached all those guys. This is just a different talent. And he put him to test, and the guy has been bringing out
He
his
spoke. He
results.
spoke highly for him. We'll get that. We'll get.
Yes,
We'll
spoke
get.
highly.
We'll get
That's
the
not even an
footage of
excuse.
him.
An excuse that
that's not even an excuse.
But you're missing the point. The point is Foden has not been starting
Yeah.
after the World Cup.
He has not been starting after
It
the
has
World
been
Cup.
Grealish
But he
and
was starting
Mahrez.
before the World Cup. He was
Are we
starting
in
before the World Cup.
2022 or we're in 2023?
Cancelo too was starting before the World Cup.
You update
These
yourself. now.
these
is
are
February 1st.
Calm down. These are starters in Manchester City.
No, these
that
are not
we all
starters
know.
in Manchester
This
City.
same Pep Guardiola
They are
benched
not
De Bruyne against Tottenham.
He rested him.
Which one is he rested? He
No,
benched-
I
there
don't
was
agree.
nothing wrong
I
with
don't
De
agree.
Bruyne.
He rested
He
him.
benched
What
him.
I feel he did was
He benched
in that
him.
particular game. What I feel he did was he changed his first team after a woeful result in the prior game. He wanted a response from his team, and his team answered that way. But let's move away from
So now
that.
the brother.
Let's let's move away from that.
No, it's on the
No,
bench
it's
now.
back
Sorry,
starting.
sorry.
It's back
Let me ask you a
starting games.
question.
What are you talking
Let me
about?
ask you a
It's
question.
back starting
It's not
games.
on
Is Mahrez a first team starter for Manchester United?
Right now, yes.
Manchester City.
Yes,
It
right
No,
it
that's
is
a
now.
big move.
Yes,
So no,
yes.
That's a
it's
big
now.
move.
Manchester.
He has started like probably
What are you
just
saying? That's a
their
big goal.
their last
This
two games.
season.
He just started like their last two games.
Just their last two games.
He just started like their last two games now.
He started Wolves. He started.
Pep, even the game against Tottenham.
He played against Man U. Did
Calm
he play-
down.
did he play against Man U?
Even the game against
Sorry, did
Tottenham.
he play against Man U?
Pep said it. Pep was like, okay,
Did he start against Man
Mahrez
U?
just woke up. Even the game against Tottenham, Pep even said it was like Mahrez just woke up.
So you know
if
the
you say
thing.
you
You know
rotated
the thing.
players, Manchester City also rotated players. But what I'm very sure of is
I
that
agree.
you
I
cannot-
agree with that. There are
But that is
rotations.
saying,
There are
bro,
rotations.
You guys
for
have a
rotations.
solid point. You guys have a solid point.
if you should say,
but you guys are not
if
saying
you should
anything
say,
because
if you should
first
say,
of all, Rodri, Kevin De Bruyne,
the
and
Partey not played
Bruno.
the game. Rodri, the Partey not played the game.
Partey.
Did not
Partey
play the
was
game.
at halftime,
He
yeah.
He
started
was
the
injured.
game.
If he wasn't injured,
Yeah,
wouldn't
he
he have
started the game.
completed
He
the game?
started the game.
So okay. So we'll
Table of
take
elders,
we'll
so-
take this conversation
what
out
are you
of
saying
here,
now?
and we'll leave the viewers to settle this. So we'll go to the third place. Third place, Averro and Tega went for Manchester United, but High went for a different team entirely, Newcastle, and there are clear reasons why Newcastle has to be in the conversation for me, and the clear reasons is for me, I think they are the surprise package for the season. I think they are that surprise package that we never saw coming this big this season. They've done little in the transfer market, quality players, little in the transfer market, according to me, because not like they came and they changed the entire team. They didn't. They just signed pitch here to bring a top quality team, top quality team on board, and it's really looking good for them so far this season. I feel it's a team that they can gather, they can have their thing
Wait,
together.
so you rated Newcastle ahead of Manchester United? You
Definitely.
It's not even about that one. He was saying some things that
Definitely.
he just did pitch here, pitch there.
Yes, please.
Sven
Do you know the kind of-
Botman is from where?
They bought Botman. They bought
Damon.
in their first 11
Kieran
right
Trippier.
now.
They bought him.
In their first
Bruno
11.
Guimaraes. They bought him. Isaac. They bought him. So what are
Is
you talking
Isaac
about?
currently in their first 11?
Because he got injured. We don't even know whether he's in their
So
first 11 or not.
let's chill.
But we're talking about squad depth, and these people are not even in Europe, and they have this kind of squad depth. That's what you think about now.
So the question is,
So you
they
think
made,
about
they made a
first
whole
now.
lot of signing.
Yeah.
And the whole lot, I can tell you, other teams in the league that did more business
Who are
than
the
they
teams?
did.
Chelsea now.
Chelsea did more
What are you
business.
talking about Chelsea? I'm talking about
Chelsea
I
did
first of
more
all made
business.
a point. I made a point, and you're
Chelsea
bringing
did
another
more
thing.
business.
Chelsea did more business, and they're in Europe. And the business that Chelsea did, they did rubbish business as far as I'm concerned. Who are those players that Chelsea are buying?
I don't know them too.
So what are you talking about? You said they did business.
So
We're
which
talking about people
business exactly? Which players exactly are you mentioning?
What?
This business they did in the summer,
Who?
or the business they did in
What
winter?
are you talking
Who the
about?
fuck
Chelsea.
who the fuck is Badashile?
Who are those people?
Who the fuck is Molobusto?
Who's that?
Okay, so the question is,
who are these
Badashile has come into fold, and from there would just go straight to fourth position.
No, we won't go straight to fourth
No.
position.
I have to. So hear me.
We're still talking
hear
about
me.
Newcastle.
Yes,
Don't digress
I
from
would
Newcastle. Because
go.
I was surprised what
Yeah,
you're
I'll
saying.
go. At the end of the day, you picked you tipped Newcastle to come fourth.
Yes.
At the end of the day,
Because of the
Well,
quality,
well,
because of the
just-
quality in Manchester United.
because the quality in
Thank
Manchester
you
United.
very much. What I'll just say about Newcastle is that
Okay.
they probably signed the right players they
Yes,
actually needed.
that fits their system.
But I feel like they don't even have that squad depth yet. That's what
No,
I'm
they
saying.
have a squad
And I
depth
feel like
because they've been without a key man,
calm down. I feel
and
like
they're not missing him.
Manchester United has a better squad depth. So
They have better quality players than Newcastle.
Also, so we
In
have
that
the
Newcastl's
chances of
midfield.
finishing third.
In that Newcastle's
Newcastle.
midfield, in that Newcastle's midfield,
Yeah.
they have only one player that they signed in that is starting currently.
Bruno Guimaraes.
Guimaraes. Every other player has been in the system before the takeover.
Has been in the system.
Has been in the team before the
Joe
takeover.
Willock and
Yes, and Joe Linton,
and
Longstaff.
Mhm.
They've all been in the team before.
Yeah.
Up front, because you were mentioning players they changed.
Yeah.
Up front, Callum Wilson.
Yeah.
Callum Wilson was brought in
Yeah.
last summer.
Mhm.
On the left flank, it has rotated over the games with St. Maximan's
Being
injury.
injury.
Being
And
injury,
now
but-
he's fit and he's not even.
and
he's
he's not even
he can't
he's
get
not
into
even
the
he's
team.
not
He can't
getting
even
into the
get
Because of
team.
this depth in the squad now. Then
So
if
no,
Maximan
so
got
my
injured,
question is,
the whole team will be shaking.
so my question, and on the right, they have
Almiron
Almiron,
has
who
come to
has
life.
been in the system ever
has
since.
come to life.
So
He has been in the
for
system
me,
and been on the
he has
bench.
been on.
Now it's
No,
like
no, you know, he's
they put him on the bench.
Put him on the bench.
Yes, now he's playing.
So my point
playing a
is
different
still
role now.
He's playing a
valid.
different style of
was
play.
was playing
So my point,
CAM
so
before.
for
Was
me,
like an
my
attacking
point is
midfielder
still
for-
valid.
No, it's not valid.
So
now.
my point is still valid.
Because you know why it's not you know why it's not valid? Because before you were seeing players like Jojo Shelby starting, you were seeing players like if Maximan got injured, who would play in that place? You'll be seeing Matrici. Who are those guys?
Yeah, so
But you're not seeing all those quality right now.
I think
Alexander Isak has played in Europe. He has played in Europa League. He has that experience, so he knows what it's like to face some certain kind of defenders.
Isak has also not been there for them all season
Because he was injured.
He
But
has
anytime
been
he's played,
injured
but
since.
now let me ask one question. Anytime you've seen him on the pitch and you've seen him
It's
play,
top quality. There's no doubt.
so what are you
about
talking
it.
about?
There's,
now?
it's
So
top
what are you
quality.
talking
There's no
about
doubt
now?
about it.
So what are you
It's
talking
top
about?
quality.
That's my point.
So we'll move.
That's my point.
Let's move to fourth place. For me, I think this is the odd one, even in the entire roster. For me, I'm coming up with the Chelsea.
He's a Chelsea fan.
Newcastle.
No, don't laugh.
Newcastle.
Don't laugh.
Newcastle.
He's a Chelsea
Other
fan.
teams chose Newcastle, and
He's
I'll
a
give you my
Chelsea fan.
reasons.
He's a Chelsea
I'll give you
fan.
my reasons for Chelsea.
I'm listening.
We know we've not talked about Man U, but let's talk about Chelsea.
I'll give you my reasons for Chelsea, and it's very clear for me. Chelsea did serious business over the
What
summer.
business?
Whether you like it or not, they did. You mentioned
Madu
no,
No.
during the
They
winter.
actually signed like
During the
10 players,
winter,
but I don't see
Chelsea
them in the
did
top
biz-
4.
Chelsea did good business.
This January transfer window.
Yes,
By
Chelsea
buying
did good
Enzo
business.
120 million.
Good business.
How much they buy Enzo?
Are you
120.
focusing more on the amount or the quality he's bringing to the
I'm
squad?
focusing on the amount.
That
and
means
the,
it's a lost cause.
No,
You are focusing on the lost
amount
cause.
and
You should look at the quality he brings.
What quality is Enzo even bringing? Let me
Enzo is
ask.
good. Enzo is good.
Oh, we know that, but I want to know the quality he's talking about.
You know, you
Enzo. Okay, I'm not a Chelsea fan, but let me talk. Enzo coming into that midfield. Enzo is bringing like a form of stability into that midfield.
Okay.
Enzo can do a lot of things compared to Jorginho. He probably he will probably be replacing Jorginho.
Yeah, of course.
He can tackle.
Yes.
He has passes.
Yes.
He can throw these passes.
He can carry the ball.
And lastly, he can
move.
score. He can score.
Yeah, he can move. He can carry the ball.
He shoots.
Yes.
These are the things that Jorginho lacked. So he's gonna be bringing all those things in.
Okay.
So I feel like okay, he's gonna like improve that midfield and
At 21.
and
They're going to put a 21-year-old and put
we have
the whole season on him. And
we have
come on.
21.
Real Madrid
No,
has
not
a
that-
Tchouameni
not that-
right
not that
in
they are
the heart
putting-
But
of
he
their
has
He's
no
not
players.
gonna
experienced
do
player
it
like Modric
He's-
and
he's-
Toni
he's
Kroos.
not doing it
Who is-
alone.
Okay, who are the
He's
people
not
that-
He's doing it alone.
They have Kovacic. Kovacic is good. Kante. Okay,
Kante
Kante has been
Kante
fit.
has no future.
Kante has been fit.
Is
Has
Kante-
not-
I think
Nobody
Kante is out
knows.
of
Kante
Nobody
has no
knows about
future
his
in Chelsea.
fitness.
He has no future
There's
in
a
Chelsea.
there wasn't there's a Zakaria.
Zakaria.
Who's that?
Zakaria is
Are you
Zakaria
kidding me?
cannot make Switzerland.
Are you
Zakaria is
kidding
What are you
me?
talking
Has
about,
Zakaria not been on the
Zakaria is
bench?
okay.
Has he not been on the bench
No,
when he
Zakaria-
was
he can't
given
make us not- he
opportunities?
can't make us not bench
When he
now,
was
Zakaria.
given the opportunity, you saw the number of interceptions he made.
But what does he use the ball to do? Nothing.
I feel
He saw
like
the number of
I
interceptions he made.
want a particular
And that's
game.
why
He could
they
do nothing.
that's why there's an Enzo who creates who
Yeah,
gives
yeah,
those
funny.
passes right there.
Enzo is gonna
That's why
play.
there's an Enzo right in
his
that
confidence
midfield.
has even
And you have a
increased.
Gallagher.
You
have a
confidence
Gallagher.
has even his confidence has even increased because he just won the World Cup. Imagine you winning the World Cup. No,
And you
that
have a
confidence.
Gallagher
But I
who
don't,
is also
with
hungry
everything,
for game
with
time.
everything, I don't see them in
You
the
have a
top
Gallagher.
four,
And
top five.
Loftus Cheek too.
I never
don't see them
mentioned
in the
that
top
name.
four, top five.
I never
don't see them in the
mentioned
top
that
four,
name.
in the top four, top
Kovacic.
five.
I never mentioned those names. So let's focus on
And
that.
there's Modric. That's me signing.
So
I don't even
the
see them in
quality,
the top six, top seven.
quality
I don't see
signing
Chelsea.
for
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
I don't even see Chelsea in the top 8.
I don't see them there. I don't.
So for me, Manchester United coming fifth.
Fifth, that's cap.
United,
We
that's-
know, we know, we know.
Brighton and Tottenham. But why Brighton?
Brighton. If you watch Brighton's play, these guys play. See, top teams that play Brighton, they will know that they play the team. Look at Arsenal. When Arsenal played
We
Brighton,
didn't play. We didn't feel like we didn't even sweat in that game.
you did not
Under
what?
30
You
minutes.
did not what?
Under 30 minutes.
You did not what? This guy is capping. You dey cap. I don't follow. I don't talk
We
anything
didn't
for
sweat.
you
Now, the
again.
games I knew.
I don't follow you.
I
I
never played the
Brighton.
games that this.
Brighton wey wan kill you.
We beat Brighton 4-2.
Brighton wey wan kill you.
Kill me how?
If not for their offside goal that they
It's
cancel.
offside. But what are you
They would
saying?
have equalized that game. I don't want to know.
Equalized what?
They played you. They played you all through the second half. Do you agree? They played you all through the second half.
From 70th minute.
With 70th minutes.
guys
From
are
the
good.
beginning of the second half, they played
You
you.
didn't watch the game, but you didn't
Which one I know was
Under
the
3
game?
minutes,
So-
Saka
so-
don't watch
I know
them.
what's the game.
Under 3 minutes,
I
Saka
will
don't
be
watch
I don't
them.
know what's the
I'll
game.
be
playing all through
the
the-
You
I'll
lost
be
them.
the
You
I'll
lost
be the
them.
judge.
You lost them.
So
Let's
in the
continue.
sixth position, Liverpool. You all have Liverpool at sixth, and I'm having Tottenham at sixth position. Why Liverpool?
Liverpool.
Quality.
Because
The coach. Quality in the coach.
Okay.
Jurgen Klopp, he knows how to do all those kind of things. He can manage a situation. Yeah, there's been a couple of times where they will have the rough patch and all that, but he can manage the situation. He has the quality of players to be able to maneuver this thing now. The likes of Cody Gakpo, Mo Salah, that we know.
Well,
Exactly.
you can argue that Cody Gakpo
I feel like-
has not even showed the reason why he's been lost after in Europe.
There's no sure.
He hasn't showed. He
he's
hasn't
got the
showed that
team. He got the team.
in Liverpool. And it's that same team you want to tipping to come sixth.
Actually,
No, but
But it's that
Tega,
same team
is that
you
your
are tipping
same
to come
Tega,
sixth.
Gakpo has been missing big chances.
But no,
I mean,
he said
big
it's because of the
chances.
team. Is it that same team
Big
you are still
chances.
tipping sixth?
yes.
Is that same
Big
team?
chances.
The
Actually, I feel like
viewers know. The viewers
No matter
know.
how worse Liverpool can get, they'll still be able to like make probably 5th to 7th position.
5th gear.
Like okay, let's go
Fifth
back.
is out of their
Let's
nature.
let's go back to former classic Liverpool.
Which one is
Always
that?
struggling with probably 7th or 8th. Liverpool as at 4 years ago,
Roy
5 years
Roy
ago,
Hodgson.
6 years ago, 7
No,
years
6
ago.
years ago,
I feel
Jurgen
like
Klopp had already come
I feel like
there now.
they'll be in that position right now, struggling with 8-7-6, 8-7-6,
No, not with
8-7-6.
Jurgen Klopp. No, Jurgen Klopp won't do that.
Okay,
We'll
let's
see.
see.
We'll
Let's
see
see.
how the
Let's
season
see.
will
They
end.
went
viewers.
up. Let's see.
No,
We'll
He
see
wants
how
to
the
make top
season
four.
will end.
He might not
So
even make
for
top
people
five.
relegating,
No, they're not making top 4.
so for
that's
people,
what I'm saying,
so
6, 7,
yeah,
6, 7,
would
8.
see.
That's what I'm
Would
saying.
see.
6, 7, 8.
Would see. So for people relegating, I think it's safe that we sort of agreed in similar ways. I had Everton, Bournemouth, and Leeds relegating. Avero had Southampton, Bournemouth, and Leeds relegating, and Akpeki had Bournemouth, Everton, and Southampton. So I think we're sort of on the same page.
Everton, why Everton?
Yeah.
I feel like Everton will escape that relegation. They will escape it.
They won't escape it.
Do they have the tools? That's the question.
They won't
We
escape
still
Other
have-
people
They're-
did.
they're in
Other
crisis,
people
so.
did business.
You know why
in the
I
They're in a
transfer.
crisis right now.
You know why I
Remember.
considered? You know why I considered? Like, you know why I considered? Why I considered? There are still a lot of games to play, and I feel like no how. Everton try to. They have players. They have good players.
Who are the players?
They have good players.
Oh, call them now.
They have Iwobi.
Who's that?
They have Dukore.
Who's that?
They have Demon. I agree.
They're just calling names, though.
Which one is named? They still won't have. They have this guy.
But they are where
have
they are.
Davies.
They are where they
No,
are.
no. Lampard is not good. Everybody
How
knows
can you
Lampard
say
is not
that?
good.
You are the only one
They
that
have
is saying that
Dini.
now. How can you say that?
They have
Who's that?
they have players.
All
Let me
the
just
players,
put
they're
it
just
like
calling names.
that. I've mentioned
You
see,
call
Fred-
Yeremina.
I'm mentioning players. I'm mentioning
you call
players
Yeremina
now.
in their defense.
They still
They
have
have old
Calvert-Lewin.
shower.
They still have Calvert-Lewin.
They have Cody. They have
They have-
Cody.
Yeah,
they have Cody.
they have Tarkowski.
They have
That got
Tarkowski.
relegated
They-
last season
They will
as their
escape.
first choice
They will,
centre back, and they are
will
fighting for the
escape
same.
relegation. Just watch.
Konokoli
We'll
is
see.
used
We'll
to
see
it.
if they. We'll see if they relegate. But to be very honest,
They are going
They
down.
are two short teams for me.
They are going down.
And Everton is one of them.
Everton is
And
going
Everton,
Bournemouth
okay.
is the sister brother of
Bournemouth
Everton.
is going.
Leeds, maybe.
No, Leeds
maybe
is
not.
going.
They are not going.
Maybe
anywhere.
not.
All right, let's
but,
watch.
But,
No,
but
they're
we'll
not
see.
going anywhere.
Let's
So we'll be.
All right, guys, this is where we are gonna draw the curtain for today's episode. You guys should enjoy. Make sure you watch the video fully. You guys should engage. We are gonna be bringing more interesting episodes to your screens. Don't forget to follow our YouTube channel and our Instagram channels. So yeah, we're good. Enjoy. Bless.
Where is your home of sports? Listen, the crazy thing about sports is that there is never a dull moment.
Yes, having uncommon conversations is the in thing here.
Football, tennis,
Formula One,
UFC, boxing,
athletics.
and many more.
They here. If you don't know, they here. They here if you don't know. Now why we they call them goats?
Sports
Simplified.
That's Spotify.
Who be your goats?